So the ride is different, but the destination is the same. Does anybody have a SurRon charger?
No.
What do you mean no charger? There's SurRons in here
Stock,
like crazy.
no.
Oh shit.
Nobody using stock. You are the only one who has stock SurRon.
So if I can't charge, I can't get home.
So push.
Save me, daddy. So you have an adapter, right?
Yeah, Papa. You see it? But you gotta set it up to 60 volts. Right? You riding 60 volts? Just stop, right?
Yes, I'm only riding 60 volts.
Well, yeah, 60, 48, 52, what?
For SurRon? 60 volts.
It's X160, it's 48.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
So
I feel so sorry for any XT. Let me be quiet. Where's Andy? Santos! What the hell is this little thing? Oh, V, you're my savior. What is this thing?
Adapter.
Oh,
From XT60 to stock.
nice.
3-pin Klinko.
So I could use my fast charger when I ride.
For this battery you can.
What are you talking
Because
about?
you're gonna damage this battery.
Why?
What,
Why?
What?
Because that's a stock battery. Yo.
All right.
Those cells inside, it doesn't like fast charging.
No, I can't do 10 amps?
You do 10
the-
amps.
with the
Your
stock
stock
charger.
is 10 amps, but
All
you
right.
can't do crazy than that.
No.
More than that.
12? 15?
You can, but problem is you're ruining the cells.
All right, so we need to sell this.
Same
really
as
fast.
like those cells. They were limited with the discharge. BMS inside is like 90 amps, and cells itself can give you like 110, 120, and the BMS can peak 110, but for very short time. And when I see people bypassing those batteries, they're just damaging. It's better sell this battery to someone like X160 who has, because they can just drop in and they can
48
work
volts to 60.
to 60 and they achieve something, you know. They're getting
good.
some sort of upgrade. So it doesn't make sense to bypass, or what we do usually with those batteries, we install real BMS, proper BMS. We remove the old one and we install real BMS.
Oh, onto this battery?
Yes, instead of bypassing.
Oh, that's cool.
So still we have all the safety features and everything. So we never do bypass on those batteries.
Dude, I just learned something. I swear, I didn't know that you worked on these batteries.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So if somebody wants to get some more out of their stock
we
battery,
do.
they could.
We do.
Oh, that's great.
We just do smart BMS, so people are able to connect on the battery and see status of groups, and also we can set right parameters for discharge and charge. So
I know.
and you don't need to have bypass battery. And what's good also through BMS, it's following temperature. So if you heat up too much cells, BMS will stop you from overheating.
That's awesome.
That's all
Safety
good
measures.
features.
Yeah.
All good features, not just safety measures, also to protect the battery, because so many people doing bypassing and then they drain too much battery and then later on they can't charge. That's the problem.
I'm so glad.
On this way we do this.
I'm so glad I brought this around, because I really didn't know that you can change the BMS on these things. I
Yeah.
didn't even know that was an option.
No,
So it's good to get that out there. Oh, so now that we're on the topic of SurRon batteries, what could you do for a SurRon rider that's riding stock, that no longer wants to ride stock?
72 volt, 51 amp hour. people are very happy with our 72 volt 51 amp hour battery.
Yeah. If someone gets a 72 volt 51 amp hour battery, what kind of range can they get out of that?
I would say if they have 12 to 14 kilowatts tune, I would say 50 miles easy. And if it's normal rider, like 200 pounds, that is not someone like me, even more. Depends of hills, how fast they pinning, but this is like fast, like you're going 50-60 miles an hour, they can get 50 miles range.
All right, that's good to know.
If they are a little bit like cruising, they can get more from our 72 volt 51 amp hour battery. That's Molly cell.
Do you have any?
No, we just shipped out.
You did?
We just shipped out.
All right, so
We're gonna start new batch.
I'll include a photo of one of those batteries to show you guys what that looks like.
Right here, right?
V, that adapter is off the chain. I need one. Can you hook me up with one of those for when I go out and I ride those long distance rides and I can use my EV charger?
Yes, but you can't charge with too many amps.
Okay.
You need to keep like 10 amps.
All right. If I set it for 12 amps and it pulls, it reads on the BMS 10. Is that safe?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. All I need to do is get that adapter.
But
I'm
you
good to go.
can't read on BMS.
What do you mean?
This is stock BMS.
That's all right. Shit, I'm gonna need all types of upgrades. All right, but at least I can go out and I can charge in my.
No.
I'm so sorry. You know I'm recording here, right? I'm sorry. I was destroying his kickstand. I don't even know where I was at.
You can't read amps on this BMS because this is SurRon stock. Actually, you can't read that.
Stick with the
10, 11 amps max.
and I'm
that's
good
it.
to go. All right,
But
beautiful.
very important thing, you can't charge with 84 volt. This is 60 volt.
Oh, that is very important. Very,
need to
very
adjust.
important. All right, so I just have to remember to switch the voltage, right? And I'm good to go.
Yes. That's the reason why we don't want to sell those fast chargers.
Pretty good.
That's the reason.
You want to show
Yes.
this one? You want to show it?
Yeah, doesn't matter. That's the reason why we don't want to. This is the reason why we don't want to sell those chargers on the website, because you need to know what you're doing with this charger.
All right, you know what? You just mentioned I have 60 volts on the SurRon,
Exactly.
72
You
volt
have
setting.
set this one on
the
on
Onyx.
72 volt
Right.
for the Onyx, so you can't charge with the same voltage.
Okay, that's really important.
So that's the reason you need to know exactly how many volts you need to set.
Okay.
This battery is like 68 volt, fully charged. So you can't have 84. 84 is for 72 volt.
And God forbid I do that,
I'm
what's
even
gonna
thinking about we can do like a table here that says, so for 60 volt, set this voltage. But again, I'm afraid that people will forget.
All right. And then
That's
what
the
happens
reason
if they forget?
they can mess up the battery, or like example, our battery you can't mess up. Let's say you have 60 volt from us battery and you're charging with 72 volt battery charger, BMS will trip. BMS will cut you off.
Okay.
But problem is your controller is gonna be damaged if it's only for 60 volt. Because when you plug 72 volt or 84 volt fully charged, you're gonna damage the controller. That's the reason why we really considering to not sell those chargers on our website, just because we don't want people to make their damages. And that's always like bad situation. Doesn't matter who is right, us or a customer. You know, we don't want to make anyone to have damaged bike.
So there's two.
Plus, if they're using some other packs, because out there on the streets, there is so many packs without even BMS. So imagine if you forget to adjust this voltage and you plug on the battery that you don't have BMS. I mean, we're definitely not supporting that. Those batteries without BMS, but from China, sometimes it's very possible that people having without BMS at all, even not for charging, not for discharging. That's like stupid thing that someone can have in their bike.
We've seen it all too often.
Yes.
All right, so on this thing, you have two different settings, right? One is for...
one for amps and one for voltage.
so
So
it's
adjusting both, and you have display here. You're adjusting what you want to have for charging. That's it.
For me, range anxiety used to be a thing of the past until I started rocking the SurRon. If you're riding around with a 60-volt battery just like I am, you might want to consider a range extender. The range extender will sit on top of the SurRon and give you some additional range so that you can ride around range anxiety free. So be on the lookout. Soon I'll be rocking a range extender with this SurRon over here. And with that, I can ride around once again range anxiety free. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate. Smash that like button. Leave me a comment. I get back to everybody. If you want to, please subscribe. So until the next video, peace out everybody.